Hi, I'm Nina Creech here at PwC's Whole Home Innovation Center on Paddock Road in Cincinnati. Our mission is to keep people safe and healthy at home, and since so many people are at home sheltering in place, this week we wanted to talk about having young children in the home and what you need to do to stay safe and healthy. There's been some alarming statistics that have come out recently. Calls to U.S. poison centers have increased by 20% or more. Half of those calls are people that have young children. And now that we're home more, I thought we'd talk to our other whole house expert here, Brad Staggs, and if you could offer a few tips on what we could do to live safe and healthy in our homes.
Thanks, Nina. So the first thing we want to talk about as far as like our cleaning supplies is to definitely understand what they are, what they do, so read the labels carefully. The other thing too is if you put cleaning supplies in a different container, for instance, and you're going to keep it in that container, make sure that you've labeled it so that you always know what's in that container so that you're not inadvertently mixing something else into it that could be really very dangerous and harmful. Second part about this is to make sure that these are stored in areas that kids do not have access to. So if that is somewhere locked, that's great. I brought along here today some really simple devices that are all probably under $2 a piece for things that you can do to help secure those items. So this is like a cabinet lock. So a lot of people I know I do myself, put my cleaning supplies underneath my kitchen sink. So it's got two doors that open up. So this device just slides over the door handles, or even a knob handle it'll slide over, and it's just a little ratcheting device, and it'll tighten it up, and that way the kids can't open that door, and it's really very simple to undo and open it back up.
So that doesn't require any special tools or anything. That's something that you can, almost like a bicycle lock that you can just put on.
That's correct.
Okay,
no
great.
Tools at all. Maybe you've got a pantry door or something in your kitchen and you put the things inside there. So this is a clever little device. So this actually goes over your doorknob and it snaps in. And when it's on the doorknob, if a kid lifts up to it, it'll just spin. So the doorknob will not actually spin, but then when an adult comes up to use it, all you have to do is pinch in the holes, and your fingers then will stop it from rotating, and it'll open the door easily. Once again, absolutely no tools that are needed for this.
Great.
So I will say quickly too that this is not only for parents at home. This is something for new grandparents that I myself, and these are things that I haven't thought about for a really long time, having an empty house. So this last one is for drawers. It's actually the only one that actually does require just a screwdriver and some small screws, and this will actually screw into the inside of your drawer, and this goes onto the face frame of the cabinet, and it'll latch when it's shut, and then you just need to open the cabinet, the drawer, just an inch, and then push this down and it'll open up pretty easily. So those are some really easy ways to secure things that if you are keeping cleaning supplies that are within reach of that small child, they should always be locked up.
So Brad, do you have any tips for us? I know when I was reading and I was looking, it seems like hand sanitizer is really attractive to kids. It's something that they've had more increased cases of. Would you just recommend just keeping it out of the way, or do you have any advice around products that we seem to use very frequently?
That's right. So hand sanitizer also definitely keep out of reach of children. And then if you are using it with your children, then you really need to supervise that to make sure that they take it and they rub it around in their hands and that it's completely dry and that they're not licking it off or whatnot. So, but definitely keep that supervised.
Thank you. And if things should get out of hand a little bit, please call the Poison Helpline at 1-800-222-1222, and we'll have the link up on our website. Any other tips that we should share with the audience today?
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask. Wash your hands, and when you can't, use hand sanitizer when supervised.
That's correct.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week.